What if Sudan had conquered South Sudan in 2015? The Second Sudanese Civil War began in December 2013 after South Sudan, the world's newest country, descended into civil war. The fighting quickly took on an ethnic dimension with the Army of South Sudan, the SPLA, split along ethnic lines. The SPLA was formed largely from the southern half of the old Sudanese army, which was dominated by soldiers from the north. When the South seceded, many Northerners, including many soldiers, were left behind. They became known as Northerners, and when the fighting began, the Northerners rallied to the defense of their ethnic kin, kicking off a civil war that would lead to the creation of yet another state in the region. By 2015, the war had taken 20,000 lives and displaced over 1 million people. The international community, including the United Nations, African Union, and the Arab League, all pushed for a resolution to the conflict. As fighting continued, however, regional powers began to take sides. Sudan, the former ruler of South Sudan, threw its support behind the northern faction, while Ethiopia supported the government of South Sudan. As the fighting dragged on, Sudan's President Omar al-Bashir decided that it was time to end the conflict once and for all. He launched a military offensive across the border into South Sudan. Sudan's military was much larger than South Sudan's, but it was also a shadow of its former self. Years of fighting in Darfur, South Kordofan, and Blue Nile states had taken a heavy toll. Bashir's generals, eager to prove themselves, planned a lightning offensive that would take the capital in 3 days. But South Sudan's American allies had other plans. As Sudanese troops crossed the border, the U.S. sent in 2 fighter jet squadrons to intercept. The Sudanese Air Force was no match for the Americans, who quickly gained air superiority. With their planes in the sky, Sudanese troops were forced to abandon their vehicles and flee into the bush. Within days, the Americans had rolled into Juba unopposed. Bashir's plan had failed. His generals, furious at the humiliation, forced him to commit suicide. With their leader gone, the Sudanese people had no choice but to accept American rule. Sudan as a nation came to an end on July 9, 2015. Today, Sudan is a federal state within the United States of America. Its people enjoy greater rights than they did under Bashir's authoritarian regime, though many still dream of a free Sudan. That's all for today. If you like this video, please subscribe and comment. What other African nations do you want us to profile?